Hello everyone, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 2 of my Norway playthrough here in Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. Now, we are going to go with... We're going to do the Social Democrats and Liberals gaining a majority. So, the NSA becomes the ruling party, Social Democrats. After gaining a majority in the election, the Social Democratic Labour Party will form a government together with the Liberal Party. There are two candidates for the post of Prime Minister. The favourite, Magnus Nilsson, has led the party since splitting from the Radicals in 1921. The other option is the charismatic parliamentarian Johan Nygaardsvold, who is wanted by younger members of the party. So either we'll get 20 if we go with Magnus, political power points, and it's basically, do I want resources or factory output? We will go with Johan, the darling of the young guard. Alright, we got a couple, let's see here, just one social liberal, our foreign minister. Political power gain is down a bit because of the social democratic minister. Recruitable population factor is down by -2%. Resource gain, efficiency, construction speed, and factory output is up. And daily political power. Okay, so these two cancel each other out in terms of political power. And we get a little bit more construction. All in all, nothing too excitable, so to speak. Nothing we got to really worry about. Oh, man, I've just got no recruitable population, though, do I? Can't do much. Can't do much with this population. So eventually we're going to need to get some tanks going. But for that, we need military factories. Damn. We are so weak. It's unbelievable. Okay, well, I definitely would say the French Republic has things under control. They've actually penetrated the Alps. They're east of Turin in Italy. Oh, wow, counter naval invasion here at Marseille and Toulon. Interesting. Huh. Oh, nope, it got cut off. So, economy of France is going to capitulate any day now. And then the Entente can take its time dealing with the Union of Britain. Opening of the 85th starting. New political power in charge. Boy, we really got to get this war support up. Olsen has been elected president of the USA. Get ready for him to shit the bed. All right. Okay, so we've got that done. Let's get... What do we need next? It's way too early for the computing machines, but maybe we can instead... We're going to do mobile warfare doctrine. Elections have happened in Italy. D'Annunzio is in charge. Pretty wild and crazy guy, but I'm going to talk about him another day. Because right now, we are dealing with Scandinavia, the Soviet Republic. Goodness, it's so friggin' big. The world revolution has begun. Then once they begin to export it, nobody's going to be safe. They're going to move fast. Do they get anything on Finland? Soviet Europe? Yeah. Finland is screwed, but I don't think they can join the Nordic Federation. I'm pretty sure they can't. They are not involved. Indeed, they are not. There's some cool art in here. I like this. I like this with the factories with the star. That's cool. I like the lions. These are all really good. Rebellion succeeds. Riding a bear. Remilitarize the Åland Islands. Yeah. I think I like all of these logos here at the start of each focus tree section regarding their government. Damnation, there's got to be something we can do for war support. I don't think there is, though, until world tension's at more than 50%, but by then I don't need it to go up anymore. That'll be plenty. Hell's bells. Alright, let's do the railway. Just keep working on this infrastructure stuff. Yeah, I wonder if Denmark is weaker than us. Yeah, they are. 'Cause definitely Sweden is the strongest nation here. We're the ones who are going to have to take care of things. But mostly, we're just trying to get to... Oh, Social Conservatives won the election here. So, Social Conservatives, Social Democrats... You know, not ideologically the same, but they could still meet somewhere in the middle. And by the way, I don't have... Oh, yeah, right, we could do Democratic mandate now. I probably should. Ooh, 100 political power, very nice. Just start coming down here, international relations. Just start getting in a position to be ready. Okay, that's going to give me manpower, political power. Wow, we can get a lot of political power coming over here. Progressive labor agreement. Mixed economy, free education, yeah. Okay, you know what? We're actually going to just cancel that because I want to get moving over here quickly. The voters have given us a strong mandate in the recent election, rejecting both syndicalism and nationalism. We must put this mandate to good use and improve the lives of all Norwegians. La-di-da-di, everybody. We're not very popular, though, not at all. Only 21%. But we are technically the most popular party in the country. Rally public support. I need war support. Damn. This is going to be a tricky one. So, you see, they're not even done over here getting down to reinforced government. That's how quickly this all ended. But they can now do... Oh, they're not allowed to do the Return of the Continent, though, until it's after June 1st, 1939, or the commune's at war with Germany. Liberia has joined with Germany. Okay. We need... Oh, Jesus, we don't even have motorized equipment. Great, so I'm going to have to fix this armored division. Yep, it's crap. Fantastic. Ugh. I think we're just going to go for a regular one of these. Yeah, Christina Spiegerwerk. See, this is a Christian factory, excuse me. No syndicalists. Standoff in America. Looks like Douglas just took charge. Oh, and the Venetian Revolt. Alright. So this just fired, and the free-for-all in America has begun. Place your bets, place your bets. Who's going to win? Who's it going to be? Now, the French Republic is fulfilling some of Napoleon's dreams right now. And Edward is no doubt looking on with incredible jealousy. So he's going to have to get, invading. But damn, the union of Britain's navy is enormous. There's definitely no way Canada is going to be able to break through that. Alright, yep, French Republic, it's done. It's official, they've taken the commune. Sardinia is independent again. Florence is now the capital of socialist Italy. Actually, somebody was telling me, somebody was commenting, and they were somebody who said they had been raised in the Soviet Union, I think, that they studied one of the guild, I think it was a strike. Damn, I should know this. I usually know my Italian city-state history. But they were saying how like Florence is actually studied as an early example of like workers taking control because of I think some sort of guild strike that happened in the 1300s. I thought that was kind of interesting. And the free-for-all begins in America. All right, let's try to go get that other research slot kind of quick. Now, reconstituting the Bank of Norway is gonna... Well, it's going to take away the consumer good factory penalties. We're still going to have construction speed, production efficiency cap, factory output, and dockyard output issues. And the war in Indochina is done. Nguyen has done it. This is an exciting world right now. I'm glad this is all going on. Keeps my eyes moving while we waited for the election. Are we gonna see Venice win here? Wouldn't that be something? Has anybody ever seen Venice win? Let me see. Let me know in the comments. I never have. Yeah, once. I've already lost Verona. Venice is already out of manpower. And they have less military factories. So they're going to lose. Pretty sure. But hey, maybe it'll make me a liar. So then these two are... Okay, so Flanders stayed with Germany, but... The Walloon Communal Republic turned totalist. Now, isn't Flanders technically now a part? Yeah, they're away from the Germans. They don't have a border with them anymore. The Walloons are in the middle, but without a friend in the world. Oh, yes, we can finally go to early mobilization, so now we're going to find out. Nope, it still would just change the economic law to early mobilization. And so now we know. Fall of Denver. Already? Damn. American Union State's moving fast. That's good, though. That's good. I've always felt the American Union State is, like, if they don't screw around, they should win the war when it's a four-way war. I'm talking about specifically if the Pacific States breaks out. Because they should do exactly this. This is what I did in my American Union State campaign. You got to take out the U.S. kind of quick. And just start heading west, and more importantly, you have to keep the CSA squeezed in. So we'll see how it goes, although it's also kind of helped the CSA didn't get New England. The U.S. decided to hold on to it. And Washington is still not fallen, interestingly enough. But because of that, yeah, everybody here in this section of the Midwest, this kind of Idaho, Montana area, all of these federal soldiers are going to get knocked out. So I guess there was no point in me waiting on that early mobilization. I should have just done it much earlier. The more we know. You know, is there a thing where they send something to Norway, or is that an event? I'm trying to remember, because they've moved around this a little bit as time's gone on. This tree. Liberation of Canada. I've never seen this activated because Canada will always declare the war first. Now, do we want to get ahead of military intelligence? Daily political power gain? Maybe, but I think the encryption and research speed is more important for us. Nicaragua and Honduras. Great. So the Central American Wars of Unification have begun. All right. Broadcasting. Do we want to... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Let's keep going this way. Now, if we... International relations. You know what? No. Let's get heading there. The sooner we can do the Nordic Federation, the better, I think. All right. Norway has never been an isolationist country. Let us reach out to the democratic nations of the world and attempt to build strong relations. Oh yeah, Norway's always been about reaching out to England, just reaching out and touching somebody and ruling it for a while, or at least sections of it. I got an uncle who was he was part Irish, part Scandinavian, and he's still alive, but he always would say, like, Scandinavians are the smartest people in the world, in reference to their Viking heritage, who he'd say, it's like, yeah, they just let other people build stuff, then they just go in and steal it. It's pretty awesome. It's a great way to live. Don't have to do any work except stealing it. Treaty of Stockholm. We have invited diplomats and representatives from both Norway and Denmark to Stockholm to negotiate a, for now, non-binding, treaty to kickstart closer cooperation between the Nordic countries. We share values that not everyone in the world shares with us, and against a hostile world, the nations of Scandinavia ought to work together. While indeed no hard agreements will be set here, the first impressions are positive, and it seems the follow-ups to this gathering might be more instrumental. A toast to our brethren. The Scandinavian branch of our focus tree working towards a Nordic federation will be opened up. Okay, so let's make a quick little save file here. Because, for the sake of the guide, I actually should have done it on that event. That sucks. Actually, you know what? We're just going to load the autosave. Come on now. We're going to load that back, and then I'm going to make another save file. So, quick intermission. I'll make this an extra long episode as a result. Thank you for your patience. Because one of my Patreons has requested the Nordic Federation guide, so let's do that. Alright, hold on. It's going to fire here in a second, right? Yeah. Okay. Abdicates the throne. Alright, there we go. Treaty of Stockholm, 5th of June. That's very appropriate since we're in June. Alright, so yeah. I'll make this an extra long episode because of that little detour. Sorry about that. I hope you understand. So I guess then, once we're done with the international relations, this is just going to bypass this. Or no, we do have to ratify it. The Treaty of Stockholm needs parliamentary approval to come into force. Its ratification will allow us to formally begin cooperating with our Scandinavian friends. The Treaty of Stockholm will trigger if Denmark, Norway, and Sweden are all democratic in June 1937. Alright. I already knew that. But I guess we still have to ratify it. I guess this is one of those things kind of when the Treaty of Versailles was signed, and then Woodrow Wilson, even though he was a big part of the negotiations of it, President Wilson of the United States of America, I meant, oh yeah, the American Union State is picking this up. See, yeah, if they're quick, I am such a firm believer the American Union State, if you're aggressive, is the easiest one to win the Civil War as. Yeah. But you gotta be fast. You can't let the CSA start to get strong or you're gonna be totally screwed. Anyway, what I was saying, so like when Woodrow Wilson had the Treaty of Versailles and they came back to the United States, and then the U.S. Senate wouldn't accept it. They didn't join the League of Nations. So it's like we've all arrived. We've said, here's the treaty. And now we're going back and I guess our respective parliaments need to ratify it or something like that. I don't know too terribly much about mid-30s Scandinavian legislative bodies and how they work. So you'll have to forgive me on that one. We're gonna... yeah, that's fine. Is it fine, though? Is it... we're gonna take this. Just get those ahead of time. Gotta go fast. Now then, how long will it take to establish the Nordic Federation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it looks like somebody's gonna have to found it. Okay. So this is probably pretty important because Sweden founded the Nordic Council. Yeah, it talks about how somebody has to have founded it. And what I'm willing to bet is that when the Nordic Federation is created, that's the country that you continue to play as, technically. It's probably an absorption kind of thing, like the River Federation in the Equestria War mod. You'll probably get everybody's armies and stuff. I'm not promising this, I'm just guessing. Yep, there goes Chicago. American Union State has this completely under control. As long as their population is fine, it is. Yeah. Wow, who bet on them? Look at that. You see, notice how it's 1937. Think about when you see the CSA win. It's like 1930, late 1939, 1940, 1941. It's because the longer it goes, the better position the CSA is in. An aggressive American Union State AI should win. Same thing with a player. Be aggressive. You don't have much population. You don't have as many factories as others. You gotta hit them hard. Alright, anyway, I keep getting distracted with my... It's just like, people go on, oh, the CSA is OP, the CSA is OP. It's really not. It's... like, get good, frankly, if it's beating you all the time. The Treaty of Stockholm needs parliamentary approval to come into force. Its ratification will allow us to formally begin cooperating with our Scandinavian friends. So anyway, what I was saying is I think the way this is going to work is... so like let's say Sweden founded the Nordic Council. It's probably by the time we get down here to Nordic Federation, everybody will be absorbed by Sweden, technically. So like we'll probably have the Swedish head of state or something. Now, let's say the Nordic Council gets founded by somebody else before us. Although, what's everybody else doing? Basis of democracy. Okay, so Denmark's ratifying right now. So they're coming down here. So if Denmark ends up beating us and the Nordic Federation, like let's say we got a game over and the Nordic Federation is formed, what I'll probably do is then just go to the autosave and tag over to Denmark, just so then we don't die being absorbed into the Federation and the game can continue. But that's years from now because, yeah, I was supposed to be getting a count here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we've got 13 times 7, so let's see, 210 plus 700 days. It's going to take 910 days, so about 2.5 years to, not counting what I'm doing right now, so probably early 1940 is when we'll have formed the Federation. So the war actually probably will have begun down south by then. So we have plenty to do to keep us busy in the meantime. Gotta be ready. Yeah. I feel like things just kind of slowed down a little bit. How's Middle Africa doing? Stability's low. 9.8. Oh, what's good? My mouse wheel is acting so funny. Oh, I didn't even notice this, that the Austro-Hungarian Empire is fighting Hungary. And the Balkan War has also begun. And when did Khrushchev get in charge of the Ukraine? I need to stop clicking past these international developments. So France right now is beating off attempted naval invasions by the Union of Britain. This is what I was afraid of. Influence from the UOB, the Union of Britain, has begun influencing our political system. It seems they are supporting syndicalist groupings with funds and attempting to undermine the legitimacy of our democracy in the left-wing press. So, two of the leftist parties just each got 5% boosts in their popularity. That's just frickin' terrific, isn't it? And we need more war support. Good thing is that the war tension is rising kind of quick. Some wars in South America have started between Argentina and the Indies around them. Whoops. Okay, we're working on that. We're working on that. Still only 1937. We'll take that ahead of time, though. Okay. What do we want next? Infantry equipment? Yeah, we're doing that right now. What are we going to do about this damn population? Gandhi's running things over here. Okay, so not everyone in the world is going totalist, just most of them, it feels like. Siamese Federation is winning over here, over the Kingdom of Siam. Who's gonna get it? Oh, they got the peninsula here. I think this... No, it's... I think the Federation's gonna win. These guys don't have planes, they've got less divisions... less civilian factories. The only thing they've got going for them down here is that they have more population, but if they don't have guns, they can't do much with it. Alright, did they do the white peace here? Kinda, yeah, they lost. They lost. Greater Bulgaria is no more. Okay, quickly, the council. No, we have to wait for Sweden. Shoot. So then they're ratifying now. Oh, man. You know what? Like I said, I'll tag over or something because Denmark might get the jump on me. because I messed up a couple focuses ago. But I'll just tag over if for some reason we fuse into them. Establish the Nordic Council. Yeah, because I was thinking I could just not take it and save up political power, but it's not as if I'm using a whole lot of it right now anyway. So let's keep heading down there. Wow, 70 days to get 10 political power. Amazing. Okay, let's get our other tank manufacturer. Great. And the socialists are running Bulgaria. Now what's Austria going to do? Are we going to potentially see military occupation? I don't think so. Wow, that is... This is a quick friggin' civil war. Reconnaissance, yeah. And now we're just kind of waiting for other things to happen. Let's see, the war is starting in Central America. We don't have enough divisions to be able to send anybody anywhere, and even if we just, we could barely do one more cavalry unit. That's it. So we can't send volunteers out. What else is going on in the world? Whoa, wait. Like, what's India up to? Address the diarchy. They could be preparing for the final struggle already. Could see an early attempt at unification of India. Yeah, right now it just looks like it's a question of who's going to fall first, the the Pacific States or the United States. Didn't work out for you, did it, Douglas? Yeah, and the American Youth State, they went directly for extensive conscription, so they're not running out of manpower anytime soon. Korean uprising is done. Rebellion in the Yemen. I'm just fascinated looking around the world. There's just so much war going on. You know what would be an interesting map mode? Something that told you everybody who was at war at once. And I'm not talking about where, because I could click on the Ottomans here. It shows that they're at war with these four countries. But I'm talking about something where like you could see everybody who's at war all at once. I'm not talking about a list. I'm talking about on a map. So then you could just click something and it'll show like the colors of everybody's at war, so you can see what percentage of the entire world is at war at a given moment. That's what I'm trying to say. Could be fun. World tension seems to have stagnated in terms of actually rising, though. Alright. The kingdom's been created. China seems kind of quiet. Wow, is Korea going to win over here? Why are they social conservative? It's such a small part of their ideology. It looks like social democrats are in charge. But it almost looks like Korea's going to win. What is Japan doing? They've gone national populace. They're doing the Kakushina faction. This is getting interesting. Alright. that's done. Next up is establish the Nordic Council. So let's go see if Denmark has beat us to that. Yes! Okay. Okay, we're good. They haven't done it. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to be able to pull this off. Unless... Oh, they're halfway through a focus already. No. Yeah, we have the lead. What am I thinking? I'm done. Unless they canceled it. But yeah, we're fine. The political aspects of Nordic integration should be organized in a separate political institution. Let us establish the Nordic Council for this purpose. And we'll see how that goes. Maybe it'll be special. But, man, just seeing how weak Norway is in terms of population and factories and stuff, I really feel like this Nordic Federation is going to be mandatory for me if I'm going to be able to get much going on. Oh boy. There go the Pacific States. It's 1938 and German Empire supporting the American Union state. But the German Empire also has access to the United States of America. So German spies are relaying information to the American Union state. That's what's going on here. Okay? It's pretty obvious. That's what I just discovered. 100%. Absolutely 100% what is going on. Finland has joined the Reichspakt. So Germany is looking kind of, well, is getting Finland worth losing Hungary? Kind of a philosophical question more than anything, right? Did I say Hungary? I meant Ukraine. Wow, don't know where my head was at. Alright, now we want to keep working on this infantry stuff. Okay. So I'm wondering if, just like when I was playing the Empire of Brazil, there were tons of people in the comments talking about how awesome a monarchy was and how awesome integrationalism was. I wonder if we're going to be having anybody here in the comments of this Democratic Norway campaign talking about how awesome democracy is and how awesome voting is. That definitely will be quite a thing to see in the comments. I'm sure the ratios will be just the same. And there goes Washington. Let's see, the USA's probably got its collapse thing popping in now. Entente advisors. Well, Entente, you're about to be disappointed. The question is, what's Huey Long gonna do? Is he gonna maintain power? Are we gonna see Earl Long, maybe? Charles Lindbergh? The other Mosley? The Mosley-Mosley connection, huh? Or perhaps the bad guy, Pelly. Let me tell you something. If Pelly takes charge, seeing as the Third International has basically already been defeated, if Pelly's in charge, we might have to go invade the United States. Maybe that could be this alternate history, right? You have national populism strings up in the United States, and then a nation of Europe, a democratic nation in Europe, has to go over there and kick some butt. What? Venice won? Am I reading this right? Lombardia exists. This is a crazy world. Or definitely a rare one. Alright, so the Nordic Council has been created. Wait, did they? Son of a bitch. Sweden beat us to it. They rushed it. Let's see what happens if, I'm going to try to do a little cheesy move here. Let's see what happens if I finish this. Damn it. I wonder if they took the code from this from Equestria War, by the way. Now what's Sweden doing? Foundation of it. Okay. I don't know who's considered the founder right now. It's giving us all additional political power. That's it. The United States has been formally annexed, but All right, we just got to get ahead of them. We got to get ahead of them. All right, we're going to establish the Scandinavian Defense Union first. That's what we'll do. While they are doing whatever. So they're over here working on their Air Force stuff. But if it is like... Here's what I'm thinking, right? If it is like Equestria at war, the way it works is a point system... Wait, the what? The People's Vanguard. Where was that? Let's zoom out here. Did I read that right? A faction was formed called the People's Vanguard? No? I'm just crazy? Wait a minute, what's this? There it is. People's Vanguard, founded by Guatemala. And Rio Grande del Sur. Alright, yep. Wow, Brazil is going... They've gone totalist. Have they gone totalist, though? Is it a full-blown coup? Yeah, I think they've gone. Illegalize integralism. But what was I going to say is, so the way it works in Equestria at war when you're trying to create the Federation of the River Republic is, or any of the river nations, it's a point system. So, for example, we did not establish the Nordic Council. And so we do not get a point. But right now Sweden has 1 point because they did it first. But then if we form the Scandinavian Defense Union, if we do this focus first, then we get a point. And whoever has the most points when we get down here to the Nordic Federation wins. And that's the country that everyone will absorb into. That's if they're doing it like an Equestria war. All we can really do is wait and see. Its research bonuses are pretty good. Let's get better infantry equipment. And we're falling behind on the artillery. Falling behind on a few things, really. But we're focusing. We're just beelining the Federation. Got to see what happens. Probably, maybe the only important thing, really, is just whoever does the last one. So what does this say? None of the countries in Scandinavia are particularly strong militarily. Only through a collective defense treaty can we provide a credible threat to would-be aggressors. The aggressors. Huey Long imprisoned, executed in coup. Oh boy, dark timelines now. News from Maryland is that the newly victorious U.S. President Huey Long is dead. This appears to be a successful coup by his own members within the America First Party, who have been galvanized even further against any socialist thought in recent months. Details of the coup itself are only sparsely reported, but a recording of Huey Long confessing to being a syndicalist on the eve of his execution has been widely circulated. Well, seems pretty open and shut to me. The interim government, led by American Legion Commander William Pelly, promised the public it will end syndicalist incursion into American institutions. Martial law has been resumed over the nation, and we can assume the press coming out of America will be highly censored from now on. Well then, once this federation is formed, I might have to put my money where my mouth is. So here's what we're going to do. I'm trying to remember Pelly's foreign policies. It's been a little while since I played him. Back on the world stage. He could go into Mexico. But we can't. Mexico went national populist. We can't guarantee their independence. We can only guarantee the independence of social democratic nations, which I'm going to start doing right now. Let's see here. Ideologies. France is socially democratic, but they're in a faction and they're too powerful compared to us. Who else is that ideology, though? Yeah, they're in the Entente. They're in the Entente. The Danubian Federation. There's something else. Oh, wow. Wait, yeah, the Danubian Federation. Okay, then... So, a few things going on. Yo, we're just going to take these ahead of time. Might hurt us for a little bit, but we'll be good later. Okay, who else is in our ideology? France, not Indochina. Looks like everyone in the world who's socially... Well, yeah, Bulgaria's not. We can guarantee their independence. Yay. Yay, we did something. Anyone else? Colombia and Venezuela. We will guarantee your independence. And why can't we do yours? Venezuela is too powerful compared to us, and our guarantee would not be taken seriously. These are words on the screen. Peace deal with Lithuania and Russia. What does that imply? National Republic of Lithuania. Whoa, looks like the war against southern expansion. Soviet Union is already going after Germany. So, world tension, though, is still not high enough. How did that not spike the tension in the world? Well, look, anyway, the episode's been extra long already. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games, and in the next episode, we're going to keep working toward creating this federation and see what we can do once we're down there. And we might need to help stop the red tide to our east. I'll see you then. I'm Conquering History Games. You have yourselves a wonderful day, and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.